So just introduce it. You can shoot cross like we have more camera. Or do I have to use this one? Like this?
Use that one? Okay.
Like this?
Yeah, that's okay. I think, let's say hi.
Yeah, don't worry. So we can stand around here.
Yeah.
Jack should be here. Then look at that.
Yeah, okay.
How can okay?
Yeah.
You're good. You got it. There you go.
Let's just say hi to these guys real quick.
Okay.
So, alright guys, real quick. Go back. So first, thank you very much for coming. I know some of you live in Japan. And thank you, our foreign guys, for coming to visit. Let's go. Thank you for your hard work for traveling to Tokyo. We'd like to show you guys our little video. It's full of cheese and all the fun things you might expect. But after that, we're hoping you'll enjoy playing, testing, drinking, all the fun stuff, taking some pictures, whatever. And so, again, thank you very much for coming. Thank for you, for people that are watching online. Thank you for coming from your house at probably 7 o'clock in the morning. So, appreciate that as well. With that being said, Jeremy, will you please take it away with our lovely cheese video?
Hi guys, it's been a while. President of Will Studio, Eiji here. Today, I want to introduce my good friend and partner, Jeff Finnegan.
Hey guys, Jeff Finnegan here. Today we're going to show you a trailer for one of our new projects called an arena card game. Hope you'll enjoy. We have brought our favorite characters and artwork from previous projects into the 3D realm. Your favorite characters will be returning with their special skills. This is your character in this world. Zero, Narlahotep, Kaguya, Faith Singh, and Gil Lapis. With their special skills, along with many new abilities as well. Our ACG gives you the chance to use 3D characters to battle against other players. The game takes place over a battlefield, where you and your opponent will summon armies to do battle. But now they take 3D form. New ways for J-rulers and linkers to do battle. Move across the battlefield to defeat enemies while using special ability cards to move, set traps, and more. The first player to get 2 characters into the opposing team's territory is victorious. But be careful not to lose your J-ruler. That can cause you to lose as well. You can enhance your deck with booster packs and mixing attributes. Each attribute has its own unique features, so you can create your own customized army. Our game development team in Osaka are professional tabletop players who have brought their expertise in game design to our wonderful characters, and we hope you will enjoy the experience they have crafted. We have lots of plans for future expansions, both in and outside of our own universe. Our goal is for a global release in the fall of 2019. Be sure to keep a lookout, and we'll be sure to keep you posted. Starter decks and booster packs are available, but the first print run will be fairly limited. We want to see if this is a product people are interested in. Our goal is of course to enjoy games, but as a company, our true philosophy is to still connect the world And we want to make that happen. We want to bring people together like we have in the past. We learned lots about amazing people and our wonderful experiences together in past projects, and it's our goal to bring that back. We know that it is wonderful to have people we call friends all over the world, and it is our goal to provide the universal language of games. Thanks, guys. So, check the link down below to find more information about the crowdfunding page. Starter decks and booster packs for the first set are already ready, but we can use that information to scale our future production, so it helps us a lot. We will have exclusive items for people who support us early. We'll have things like art books, t-shirts, promo acrylics, and invitations to our annual anniversary event here in Japan.
It was a long video, but super exciting to these kinds of lots of information.
Yeah.
By the way, you are wearing the nice t-shirt.
Oh, thank you.
Didn't you buy that card?
Yeah, that was fun. By the way, yours is nice too. That life can be cruel, huh?
Yeah, but we are strong men who never give up. So let's do our best along with everyone else. Should we say it?
See you next time.
Not working, damn it!
I can't bring things into the real world.
Alright, so this shows the PDF, please. So alright guys, so until the drink going to come and we're gonna, before we start the demo price, so let me introduce my team and how, our future planning. Okay? So,
I'm trying to find it.
so we're gonna start from let me introduce my video studio team so far. So he's Leo. Hi. Leo is a quality control and translation working. And Hikaru, as you know, he's also a quality controller and the producer for this game. The Hayate is a web manager, so he's going to run the Facebook and the website and so on. And Chan, he's going to be in charge of the distribution ship and the store management. This small.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, I understand.
You just can't see yourselves for a minute.
My narcissistic tendencies.
I just know.
So the stream will be able to see this once these people.
I don't get it.
Okay.
And that's Rivera, right? So Machiko-san is my system partner. And then two of the most important guys, so and Jamie Franklin and here for the broadcasting today. And yeah, just play on.
I guess you know me, I guess.
Alright.
Well, we have PD.
So cheer drinking is, I think, on their way. Our drinks are on our way. So let me introduce our project a little bit. So let's start to the video. So basically, titled Alternate Souls. Alternate Souls Arena card game. So as you know, characters from FOW join the new battle of Arena. It's you to choose the ultimate soul. So Alternate Soul and the ultimate soul is the key. Battle with the pieces and the curls with the game by touchdown on defeat J rule. Okay. And then enhance the deck by booster packs, correct QR code and get special legend rewards. Another big event is also ready for you to join at Akiba Japan. So number 4 is still on planning, but apparently you can see we're gonna produce the starter deck and booster pack together with. And then you can enhance your deck by booster pack. And we gonna put the QR code together with.
So I'm going to add on to that real quick. You guys remember the QR scan system that we had that died about a year or so ago. We had talked about willpower reamping that, and then for some of our European friends, they'd never had that. They had a different, because of the system that Europe used, we couldn't use that. So the goal was that we would reamp that scanning system, and so that way this time the world could use it. So I know Europe missed out on some of that, and so that is our goal this time around, as well as this time. QR code technology has improved a lot in the last. And so there's quite a bit more that can be done, and so hopefully we'll hear a little bit more about that in a moment. However, all of that looks wonderful. It's like, that's cool, but there's alcohol.
So I think we can start the cost, maybe?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Unfortunately, we had only beer. If you don't mind, we can start the
Yeah.
So once you are ready, let's go to the next big one.
Actually, it's a little bit hard for them.
Okay. 翔さんと早くちょっとごめんね。場所ちょっと動いて。Actually, it's the generous product info. Saturday, $32 and we're gonna launch the 5 attributes. Each deck has 4 acrylics, and one stand has 5 cards, and we're going to insert the 4 acrylics, so there is QR codes you can scan. And the booster pack, 1 pack, and $1 acrylics with 5 cards and 1 QR code. And 1 season, so we're going to launch 5 starter decks and 3 booster pack set, same as the Fossil Girl. And then each booster pack has 25 characters, total 95 characters. So we're gonna put 10% of the secret for each character, and then total characters number is 190. So okay, go this. Alright, then go to the next page. So this is, as you know already. So but most of the people to see these on as I said, good in first time. You guys are now super welcome to see the first trial for us. So we're gonna I'm gonna produce these papers to the after these papers to the water level. Alright, next page.
Next one?
Yeah. And we are thinking about the game activity is super important, but we are thinking about the user experience is more important. So I'm super happy to celebrate our kickoff party together with you guys at this. And there are to bring more people who are interested in Japanese content. So we are Japanese. So as you see, we try to represent Akiba culture from Japan to overseas. We wanna, produce the Japanese content more. Okay. And limited collection items, the new way of the trade system. So through our sold systems, basically all of our rewards you cannot buy in any means. But you can submit, let's say, ban sold and get reward, and then you can choose your favorite characters, special items or reward. That's going to be produced only for some of you guys.
Let me explain.
All right, please.
What the? So the idea is essentially that when you scan QR codes, etc., having enough of a certain artist, you might be able to ask that artist to create something for you. So for those of you who have been to the Force of Will Taikai, the World Tournament before, you know the artists sometimes do special little things. We know that that's cool, and especially in Japan, artists don't usually talk to A, foreigners, or B, so players in general. They basically only work with companies. So our thought was that we would give you that one-way access to talk to them, to get custom artwork, or if you really wanted, custom figures or something that is just yours. So that was the idea. Additionally, if your country or a group of you guys got together, we can consider sending the artist to your country. So that's what we're planning.
I think tomorrow 30 or plus people are going to come. I think I need to do something. Tomorrow I'm alone. Anyway, so if you get drinks at your tables, so we can start to drink together with.
ビールはまだ足りないですけど。
あ、本当じゃなんで？
もう食べました。
あ、友達どうしようかな。じゃあ真ん中。はい。すみません。じゃあ失礼します。ちょうどいいとこですよ。
少し時間がかかりますけど、シドさん、ビールは持てない人にはもう頼みますから。
いいよ。Alright, let's go to the next page.
Are you gonna get a nice shot to get the back, which is sorry.
Ooh. Yes. Now, as you see, we are preparing the T-shirt and the acrylics and the artwork. Actually, I can show you more up here. So these is kind. I can tell you the real example. So to get the chance to join the event in Japan, as you just talked, and then to have the event at your area, invite the artist. Your most favorite character can be the ultimate. Japanese word, ultimate soul. Difficult. Ultimate soul. So for example, we can prepare the Kaguya t-shirt for you, but you can choose the artwork as you wish. Maybe you can be the only one to get that t-shirt. Or you can, yeah, that's the idea. So limited illustration, acrylic, key holder, t-shirt, banner, tapestries like these as well. So illustrator, signature paper, autograph, miniature figurine, and like to hold the event with event or your favorite illustrator, invitation to bring your artist. Yes. Alright. So this is the last example. So let's go to the next page. So what is the soul system? So soul system is a rewarding system of a soul, alternate souls. So you can try souls and complete to create unique rewards. There are some characters you can try on the other game in the future. So this one I'm going to introduce the other game, and then you can get the same character sort of what you get from product. Can you explain about this one?
Yeah. Alright. So basically, this time the QRs are directly connected to the pack and that specific character. So if you scan them, we will know exactly what pack, what character was opened, and who has that. So we can, if you want to try and collect the full set, we can see, okay, this person has that, we know, and then we can offer a certain reward. Or if you collect all of a certain artist or whatever, a certain character, we'll know that as well. So it's basically the idea is that this time every single one is unique, and so every single pack's QR is unique, and we will know exactly who has that. Yes.
I think you were actually saying on the code with packets around, or
that I do not know if.
What are the questions?
So will the QR tell the pack that it's connected to in, I assume,
No. Basically no. Just going to do with the characters.
Yeah.
so like it'll say near up the pepper whenever on the code, right?
Sorry, say that again.
It'll say like near up the pepper 0 or whatever on the code, or?
Will it have?
So yeah, if you found the from your booster pack, it's a QR code definitely.
Okay.
So I just don't. For now at least I don't know if it'll have written in English that it is, but if you use a QR reader,
Yeah.
it might be able to. Sorry.
So actually, he's their company CEO of the consensus base, and their top one of the finally terms. So system is developed by consensus base. They are the one of the RS blockchain technology. RS is okay. Process, not RS, right? Technology company in Japan. So they will realize our future reward system more. Okay, then last page. Okay, partner introduction to the Crowdfunding. So Crowdfunding is a blockchain-based TCG launched on June 2018. So published by Crypto Games in Japan. Actually, he's the CEO in Japan. So we studios working with them by licensing the artworks and managing global community and more. So you guys can play with these characters and Crypto Spells as well. So And the last one, so today, unfortunately, they couldn't come here, but our development team based on Osaka, let me introduce real quick. Okay, let's go next one. So he's a development supervisor. His representative works is Alexis. Can I see that? So Samurai Showdown series and the Kirby Dream Run series development. And the other one is the director of the. It's actually he's the director of the artwork for this time. And next one. And he's the game creator. And he produced before the couple of the board games, which okay, everybody got the beer? Cheers. Alright. Okay, last one is Takahashi-san. He's the third ranking of the Katan. He's a kind of advisor. The collector of 1,200 board games of the world. The member of the High IQ Club of Mensa. So I think that's all of it. Last page. Alright, finally time to play and enjoy our first tutorial. Alright, are you ready to? Thank you.
I'll just drink this.
Okay.
Eiji, you got one?
So yeah, what should we say?
Thank you. Alright guys, so everyone's got a beer or some form of inebriating. Alright guys, thank you again very much. I hope to see more of you in the future. Unfortunately, we weren't able to necessarily have everyone here that we wanted to have, but we're very thankful that you guys are here. Some of you maybe are headed back home if you're from out of town tomorrow or the next couple days. For those of you that are here, but really thank you. We did this because we like the people. There's lots of great games, but actually in our world, good people are much harder to find than good games. And so we really appreciate you guys coming, and to the future of good games and good people. Thank you very much, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So please have some food and drinks as you wish. Take it easy. I mean, make yourself at home.
I just need to find my food.
NFT でカードをなんか売るみたいな。
そうなんですよね。いや、いらっしゃってびっくりしました。あれみたいな。
最初だから。
someone who's going to do a demo with me, right? Oh, okay. You want to grab the headset? So this is so the stream can hear us.
So we're gonna start the demo playing from 7:45 Japanese time. Eat, drink, relax, enjoy.
Trying to sort out the cards so we can both have the decks. I think one pack is both decks.
Oh,
so.
okay, okay.
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 Here you go.
Yep. Thank you.
So I'll be here. And back. Okay. Hi. So I want to try to, just kind of. So we figure out who goes first with die rolls, yeah? So 7.
7.
7.
Okay.
10. 12.
Okay, I go
you
first.
go first, yeah. You are playing as Dust Girl.
In the real version, we will have like a
two-sided playmat. Yeah.
But today we only have one.
You only one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get to choose which side I want.
Sure.
I shall choose this side.
Sounds good.
Yep. I start with.
And so our J rulers start on here, correct?
Yeah. My J rulers here. It says.
I think she's 5. Is she?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, on the front it's 5.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah, it's 5. Yeah.
So she starts on the 5. She's over there. Is it?
Hi.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So we take turns putting pieces on the board, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go first.
Put it here.
Okay. I will go here with Alice.
Okay.
Try to turn it out a little bit so they can see.
Okay.
Yeah.
One here.
There, with front gold. Okay. Oh, Tigris is a lot stronger. Here.
Okay. I put one here.
Okay, and I will go. Whoop. Fierica goes here. Okay.
Okay.
Opening hand is how many cards?
It says on the ruler.
Oh,
Mine's
5.
Yeah.
Oh, mine is 5 as well. Okay. Is there any kind of like mulligan?
We get to mulligan once.
Is it okay?
If you want, you can just put them.
Is it all 5?
All 5.
Okay.
But only once.
Only once.
Yep.
I will keep this hand.
I'll mulligan then.
I'll keep this hand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And so you're going first, right?
Yep.
So what happens? So you need a die, right?
Yeah. Each player gets 3 magic stones.
3. So you here?
Yeah,
right?
here.
Okay. Do you slide down on the first turn?
No, only
you don't slide.
Don't
okay.
Slide, yeah.
Okay. So then, if I remember from the rules, you can pay 1 to move forward 1.
Yeah.
Or play cards.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right. Okay. We don't have a draw at the start of the turn.
What?
So we don't have any draws at the start of the turn.
Right, it's at end when your hand is empty, right?
Yeah.
Or when your hand is less than max,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So I start my turn. Basically, I get to do anything.
And don't we both, because of the demo game, we both start with 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then do you produce any on your first turn?
On first turn, no.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Tigris is really strong. He's got 7 attack.
Actually, this is like error.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
But I think it's okay. Just
Okay.
for now.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Actually, I think. Hey, Jeff. My backpack. There's a pouch, a little tiny one. It has the decks sleeved up. I have the character cards for us, the good ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like a mouse, like a little tiny pouch right in the top, like a slit right in the top.
まあどれくらいでやるかによりますね。ああ、なるほどなるほど。ああ、ジェフに代わりにやってもらうのはありですね。僕よりジェフの方が英語できるんで、ジェフにこれやってもらって、僕はこっちやるのはありですね。ああ、なるほど。なるほど。ああ。まあ、ルール一番分かってるのは彼ですね。あ、はい。そうしますか。Okay. Oh, thank you.
Okay, so what would you like to do on your first turn?
6, 4, 2, 3. Okay, I'll pay 1 magic stone.
Sure.
Move this 1 step forward.
Okay.
After it moves, it becomes rested.
Okay.
And that's it. At the
That's
end
it?
of the turn, I
Okay.
return it. Your turn.
Okay. So you don't produce on your first turn.
Yeah.
And you don't slide on your first turn.
Yeah.
So I will pay 2. And I will attempt to use Treasure Hunter with the link to turn it to the left on Alice.
Okay.
So she has flying, so she can go over the grass. So, right? So 1, 2, 1.
Yep.
Comes rested.
Yep.
And then I will pay 1 more.
Yep.
And I will use Jewel Burst.
Yep.
I'll show the camera. I'll use Jewel Burst. So on Tigris to move left 1 and up 2, right?
Yep.
So left 1 and up 2. Becomes rested.
Okay.
And so for those of you people who are watching at home, the goal of the game is to get 2 points.
Yep.
And you get 1 point by getting off the board.
Yeah.
Right? Or 1 point by I get a point when this runs out.
Yes.
Right. Or killing the J rulers wins the game.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
That's right.
So I've used 2 cards.
Yep.
So I draw 2, right?
Yep.
And then your turn.
Yep, my turn.
And then
okay. At the start of my turn, I will move 1 step forward.
Sounds good.
Get 3 magic stones to 3.
Okay.
Okay, I use this card.
Sure.
Bahamut.
Bahamut?
It's
You're
cost
using
1.
it on Bahamut?
On this card.
Okay.
It gains flying, so it can go past this.
Yes.
Go 2 steps forward.
Okay.
Okay. And I also pay 1 to move this guy forward.
Okay.
And that's it.
And that's it?
Yep.
Okay.
I move this, draw a card. Okay.
So on my turn,
Yep.
I will slide down 1.
Yep.
Go 1, 2, 3. And I will play. Alice is a 5/6, yeah. So okay, I will pay 1.
Yep.
Oh,
you paid from.
Oh, sorry, my bad. My bad.
Okay, okay.
To cast Alice's Pursuit.
Okay.
On Alice.
Okay.
To fight Fault Gold. To fight Bahamut.
Okay, then I'll pay 1.
Okay.
I'll use Scarlet Vision. Yeah, I need to discard 1 card, but this is the higher spell speed.
Higher spell speed, yeah.
Yep. I will discard this dragon.
Sure.
And I'll target this. So it
Okay.
only moves 1 because of the forest.
Doesn't he have flying?
Oh, actually, yes. He does
Yeah.
have- yeah.
So 2, 3.
Yeah. Okay.
So then, can Alice move through Tigris?
No, it only stops
at the stop of any figure.
Any figure.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. So I will move 1.
Okay.
And then I will. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Pay 1.
Okay.
To use Kingsblade Protection.
Okay.
On Tigris.
Yep.
So it goes 1, 2, 1.
Yes.
And then I will pay. That's it. I'll be done.
Okay. So start of my turn.
Draw 2.
Yep. I move this guy 1 forward.
Yep.
I get 1, 2, 3 magic stones.
Mm-hmm.
I'll use 1 magic stone
Sure.
to move.
Touchdown.
Yep. It goes back to here.
Yep. Okay.
I get 1 point.
Yep. 1 point.
And I also pay 1 to move 1 step forward.
Oh.
And
I
that's
think
it.
this is the wrong card. I think I shouldn't have this card.
Oh,
it's a
sorry.
Sylvia card.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna draw a different one to replace
okay,
it.
okay. That's it.
That's it.
Yep. I move.
Okay.
Draw 2 cards.
Okay.
And your turn.
So I will. I have a person in the middle, so I gain 4.
Yeah, you gain 4.
So I go down 1.
Yep.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
I will start by paying 2 for Fierica's Expedition.
Yep.
So we shuffle our hands in.
Okay.
And draw the same number of cards. I will pay 1.
Okay.
Tigris.
Yep.
And then I'll pay 2.
Yep.
Oh, no, just 1. Jewel Sword on Fierica.
Okay.
So 1,
2.
1, 2.
Okay.
Rests. And then I end.
Okay.
So draw.
So start of my turn. I move this guy 1 forward. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I play Serbia's card. Serbia. Move 2 forward.
That I mean, I think you just win at this point, right? Because she could just touchdown next turn, right?
Unless you have any like removal.
Yeah, I don't think the white deck has any removal.
Oh,
We'll see, maybe.
Okay. Also, I use Dragon King's Flame. This has cost reduction mountain. So if you target the unit on a mountain,
sure,
I pay it for 0. I go 1 to 3. So there's a
into
battle.
Alice?
Yeah, into Alice.
I will chase that.
Okay.
I pay 1.
Yep.
Jewel Aura on Alice.
Okay.
So +2/+2 until end of turn.
Yep.
Okay.
So my linker dies.
You are a 5/6, and Alice is now a 7/8.
Yeah.
When they fight.
Okay.
So I would win.
Yep.
Yes. Okay.
Yep. Mine is cost 5, so it goes to the.
Oh, okay.
Standby lane. It's the end of my turn. I draw 2 cards.
Anything else? So you're done?
Yep,
Okay.
I'm done.
So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pay 1. Touchdown.
Okay.
Do I draw at the end of your turn as well? Draw up to 5 at the end of your turn?
Only at the end
only
of
your
my
turn.
So that's the downside of using cards on opponent's turn. Yeah.
And I can only move forward, right?
If you have cards like the
but paying 1 is only forward, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's unfortunately nothing I can do. Yeah, I will. I lose.
Okay.
Good game. Okay. So
yep.
These are the trial decks.
Yeah, trial decks.
So normally it's 5 characters.
Normally it's 5 characters with 2 colors.
What?
With 2 colors.
With 2 colors?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you have to do 2 colors?
You don't have to. But
okay, but max is 2 colors.
Max is 2.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, this was good.
Yep.
This is good. We'll see if some other people want to try it.
Yep.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
This one, Esper, I was like, guess what counters don't be in this deck?
Because it can be from the office versus the high side.
I get to win this game. I haven't won this game ever won.
He also owns a foil signed copy of his
That's a weird one to do, but
his favorite card game is Howell.
no, one person was
You want to get all the
the god
No, he has to
talk more about nerd things. Alright guys. Any drinks off if they are empty. So we would like you guys, we have 6, be comfortable and enjoy yourself. But I think they're going to have a couple people trying to explain what's going on together, so you guys can do a demo there. So
I can do a demo over here too, I believe.
Okay, alright.
We should add
Actually, over here I have the deck on the
I'm gonna set my rules.
私にやってもらえばいいです。最終
So I'm just placing people to help out. So guys, this is Rio one more time. He's gonna help some of you guys so how to set up, what the basics are, how to move the pieces, how to place things to get started. He can also answer questions. Hikafu is gonna maybe do the same on the other end of the table, so that way you're not just like, what do I do? So if you have any questions, how to set it up, etc., these guys will help you set it. So please just, whoever wants to try it out, go for it, and go from there. If you need anything, please ask.
Okay.
Shame, but it has an ARG top stock on that.
Throw down.
Why not?
Right side. How about me? Okay.
Yeah, so that they can so that they can hear us on the stream while we're gonna like teach and everything. Okay, so you'll be red, I'll be white. Sounds good. You have your ruler of 0 or your Thotep, and then we have our figures. So move all of our figures here off the board. These are your linkers.
Is there reason at 2 or?
This is the one that's in the little like plastic things. I sleeved my own. Whoops, Fierica fell over. So Sylvia, you're on the third tip. Okay, so go through card anatomy. So there are move cards, which is like
just a better, stronger move rather than just pay one, move forward one. There are spells, which sounds pretty obvious, right? They'll take the action based on kind of like what it says to do. There are regalia, which are kind of like they affect everything, like the whole board. Okay. And then there are where are they? There are additions. So when you play an addition, you pick 2 rows and you put the card by the row.
Okay.
And
then
it
it
affects
these
those two. It affects the 2 rows.
Oh, the whole row.
The whole row.
Oh.
Cost is in the upper left corner. And for the sake of the demo, right, all your cards in your deck are all fire. So all fire cards can be used on all fire linkers. Or they might have something called a link, which is you can pay essentially a kicker cost to use it on a not fire person. But not all cards do that.
Okay.
So like there's an example of a white one. This one has link 1. So I can pay 1 to do it normally, or pay 2 to use it on someone that's not white.
Okay.
Right?
Because normally if they don't have that, you can't use it on
What?
things. If they don't have that, you can't use it on things of other attributes, right?
Correct. Okay. Correct. So we determine who goes first with the die roll. Okay, 8.
Hey.
11. So you're going first. So normally you get to pick which side you want to start on. But for the sake of this, we'll just put you on that side.
Sure, sounds good.
And then we don't draw cards yet, because first we have to put our linkers out. So we also have to put our rulers on the standby zone, because rulers don't come in automatically. They have to like be on a countdown. So Zero's link is 4. So she'll start on the 4. And Nyarlathotep is 5, so you'll start on the 5. And then for the demo game, we each start with 3 of our resource.
Okay.
So you get to go first, which means you get to start in terms of putting people on the order. So this picture on your J ruler, I'll show the screen. The picture on the ruler shows you where you can start your pieces.
Okay.
And you put 1 at a time, so we go back and forth.
Okay. And anything that isn't a plane is
a desert.
Okay.
So sorry, deserts, mountains, rivers, forests.
So I know it says in the rules that if it's not desert, that it stops your movement.
Correct.
But if I start there, is there any negative effect or?
No.
Okay.
It just stops movement.
Oh.
Sometimes there are cards that get advantage by being on a certain kind of space. Playing Sylvia there?
Yep.
Sounds good. I will play Alice here.
Sure, let's put Kirik up here.
That's not...
Because that's, it says that, right?
No, it's
It's
Rose.
in my starting
So be
area.
here. Yeah, it's in your starting
I
area.
was like, that seems weird, but okay. All right, we'll put Kirik there.
Kirik right there?
Yeah.
Okay. I will put Tigris here. Falco there. Okay. I will put Fierica here.
Okay.
So we're playing a little close, playing a little
Seems
cluster
like
today.
it. Yeah. Forget this.
So then, yeah, these 2 lanes. So opening hand is 5 cards. And then you have a mulligan, which is all or nothing. 1 time.
Oh, it's all or nothing?
All or nothing 1 time. I think I'm going to keep this.
I'll probably keep 2.
Okay, sounds good. So first turn, we don't slide down and we don't produce.
Okay.
During the demo game. I think in the real game, you still don't slide down on first turn, but you'll still produce on first turn so that you can actually do anything.
Yep.
So you can either pay 1 to move any linker forward 1 space, or pay for action cards.
Okay.
So the other thing to note is that you'll see there's the speed on the action card.
Yep.
It says like green. It's like green, yellow, or red essentially. It's the speed of the card. So a move card can only be
like a slow, moderate, or fast.
Yes,
or
exactly. So moderates can be used as interrupts. Slows can't ever be used as interrupts, and high speeds can interrupt anything, but mediums can't interrupt high speeds.
Okay.
And then it works exactly like the chase in Force of Will. So if you go once something resolves, you can do something else if you have it. So
okay.
Take your first. That's all to you. First turn.
And there's movement cards, right? And
there are movement cards. So you can either move forward, and whenever a linker or anything moves, is in a space other than where it started, it's rested and can't move again.
Okay. So after you move, it's rested, you said, or? Okay.
After it moves, it rests.
So we'll move this one by spending 1 will.
Yep.
And how do you indicate they're rested? Just turn them sideways. Okay.
Yep.
Same thing here.
Yep.
And we'll move.
You can only move forward, directly forward.
Only forward.
So move cards are how you zigzag. Regular movement is always straightforward.
Okay.
And you can save this. This can bank.
I'll just bank the last one.
Bank the last one?
Yep.
Okay, so it goes to my turn.
Yep.
I don't move. I don't produce. I will. Alice is here. I'm going to. I'm going to spend 3.
Oh.
I'm going to play an addition.
Sure.
Put Alice's world right here. So any of my guys that are in these 2 rows have +1/+1.
Okay.
But I can't move. So that's my turn.
Okay.
But I've played a card.
So you draw.
And my max hand size is 5.
Okay.
So I draw to go back up to maximum hand size at the end of my turn.
So in the actual game, is there different rulers that will have different
Patterns?
hand sizes?
Potentially, yeah.
Okay. All right. So this is my second turn. Do I now gain?
Yep,
and
you will.
move?
So you'll shift down 1.
Okay.
So everything that's in the standby will shift down 1.
Okay.
And then you produce 3. So you have 4.
Okay. Let's see what I do here. So I don't need to move at all. I can just bank my for next turn, right?
What?
I can bank my will for next turn, right?
If you wanted to just save the 4, yeah, you could.
Okay, I'll do that.
You gonna do that?
Yep.
Okay, sounds good. So I'm going to my turn.
Yep.
And go down. And 1, 2, 3. I will use. I'll attempt to use Jewel Burst, targeting Alice.
And it's going to.
So Jewel Burst will move it left 1 and up 2.
That's fine.
Okay. So
Yep.
I pay. 2, and then she rests. And then I'll pay 2 to play Treasure Hunter, paying the right turn kicker cost. So it normally costs 1, but then I pay 1 more, and I can turn this if a card. I can turn it to the right.
Okay.
The movement. So Tigris will move here.
Okay.
Good.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. That's Fierica. Sorry, Fierica's moving.
Okay,
Here.
I thought you said Tigris.
I was like, wait a minute.
Yep, that's fine.
And then at the end of the turn, they will recover. So go to you.
All right.
So we'll slide Nyarlathotep down.
And I gain
1, 2, 3. A lot of will over there. A lot of magic stones. Oh, I got to draw cards.
Yep.
1.
So everything
2.
in these 2 columns is getting how much?
+1/+1 of my guys.
Okay.
Yeah, my guys are
Yeah,
getting
your
+1/+1.
units. Okay. And how does combat work again?
What?
How does combat work again?
All you have to do is try to move into a square with one of my units, and then we fight.
Okay. And it's similar to Forcible in terms of damage, right?
Yes. Damage stays until end of turn.
1, 2, 3.
Keurig does have first strike.
Keurig has first strike. Am I able to bump?
What?
Can I get rid of them by playing another one over top of it, or?
Nope.
No?
You'd have to actually do a card that destroys it. So we can have multiple things that apply to the same spaces.
Okay. Let's see here. First strike and flying. And they can only move 1 and then the rest of it, right?
Correct.
I will move him 1 and then he's rested. And I will do the same with Sylvia.
Okay.
And then I will pass my turn.
Okay. 0 goes down. 1, 2, 3. These guys get rested.
Can units move diagonally?
What?
Can they move diagonally?
No.
No?
Unless there was a move card that allowed them to do it. So I will pay 1, and I'll move Tigris forward 1. Pass.
Okay, so I go up 3 on my...
Yep.
All right, let's see.
We're fighting. We're
We
fighting.
we can be fighting. That is the thing. So it was +1/+1, right?
+1/+1.
So
Correct.
I got a 4, 7.
So all 3 now at this point. Come into my house. You come into my house, try to do my things, Dylan. So, yeah.
I will move this 1 up.
Okay.
Rest it.
Sounds good.
And I will pass. Go
Okay, we're look at we're right in there. Okay, here and
Yep.
then 1, 2, 3.
So next turn of yours will automatically enter the field?
Yes.
Or? Okay.
Yep. Yep. She automatically enters the field at that point. I will pay 1. Move Tigris forward to capture the ancient fortress, the ancient city. So if I have at the beginning of my turn, if one of my guys is in the ancient city, I get 4 instead of 3.
Okay.
Then I'll pay 3, and I'll use the Zero's Wrath move card for Fierica.
What's it do?
So destroy any enemy unit damaged by this move. So I'm essentially having Fierica suicide into Kirik. I'm attempting to do that.
Yes. Seems like it's good.
You should be able to. It should be fine. Just like keep your mouse on the screen that's in front of you, right?
So it's anyone who deals damage, or if she
Any
deals damage.
enemy unit damaged by me moving forward.
Yeah.
So if we fight, will be destroyed.
Let's see here. And she's at 6.
She has 6. Yeah, she has 6 defense. So you'd have to have a medium speed card.
Yeah. I suppose that's good. I don't have
Okay.
any speed cards.
So I will bop Kirik. Not like that. I'll bop Kirik for 2.
Yep.
And then I will take 2 as well, but I have 6 defense, so I don't die. But Kirik's been damaged. So he will go. Trying to remember what happens if someone moves in. Hikafu.
So you only took 2?
Yeah, I only took 2. Hikafu. If so Kirik has 2. Nyarlathotep is at 2. Where do I put him? So you go next to, behind, in front. Same space? Same space? Same space? So Kirik dies. Nyarlathotep's already here. He's a 2. Same space? Next to each other? It pushes her.
Oh.
Okay. You're welcome.
Yeah, apparently that helps me. So.
There you go. That does kind of help you, right?
I guess.
She's gonna come in on your next turn.
Yep.
So that's that. I will
attempt to use my last one to attempt to have Alice battle Falkhold.
Alice battling for gold, huh?
Or Bahamut, sorry.
Yeah. I'm gonna use 3 to play Dragon Breath.
Oof. Okay, so that is definitely a trade.
Yeah.
So she'll take 3 damage,
Yeah.
right? So she takes 3, and then we both take a bunch of damage fighting each other, so
Yep.
we both get killed.
Yes.
So I go to 4.
Where's the...
I got that. And Bahamut is 5.
Yep. Where did the discard go?
Just, you can
Wherever?
find a
All right,
space.
Sure.
Good play. Good play.
So I paid 3 for that, right?
What?
2.
Oh, yes, you got to pay for it.
Yeah.
And then I end turn. So
Alright.
these were, and I draw a card. And then,
so Nyarla comes into play.
So
on
Nyarla
go
comes into
3.
play,
1,
and he
2,
shifts down.
3.
So you get to pick where she comes into play, and you'll want to flip this card over.
All right.
So you get to pick a type of space.
Yep.
And make it a plains, a desert. So ignore the terrain doesn't count anymore.
So where am I allowed to place her?
Back
Same
row.
as her own
Nope, it's just all the back row.
Okay.
Whenever anything comes in, it always comes in anywhere on the back row.
Can I turn the city into desert?
Ooh, that's an excellent question. Can you turn the city into a desert with Nyarlathotep? Can you turn the city into a desert with Nyarlathotep? Her judgment effect?
Oh, her judgment effect, you get to choose any space?
Yeah, and make it a desert, right? Can you choose the fortress so it's not the fortress anymore?
All right, I'm doing that.
Yeah, okay, I think that makes sense. Yep.
Get rid of the fortress.
Okay,
It's now
sounds
a
good.
Desert. And where are we gonna put her? Let's put her here.
Oh, anywhere in the back row.
Oh, it has to be back row.
Has to be back row.
Let's do it here.
Okay.
All right. Let's see here. Actually, we're gonna do here. Pearl Shine is a 8/7, and I'm a 5/5. 8/7 versus 5.
Tigris is a 2/5, so he's a 3.
2/5?
So he's a 3/6 right now.
3/6. Okay.
These stats aren't right.
Okay.
It's a 3/6.
Yeah, I was just reading.
That's why I got the
wow,
cards.
It's huge.
He's
so
a
sorry,
3/6.
3/6. Okay. So I will deal 1 damage to Tigris.
Then shuffle it back into your deck. Yeah.
And if I move in a square, we'll just deal each other's damage to each other, right?
Correct.
Okay. I have an addition to side of playmat. What does that imply?
Like this.
Okay.
Like you put it on
can
the
I
side.
place it on this side?
Yeah, it does. It just affects the whole row.
Okay. So could I place this
For 2?
here and it would still affect this?
I'm gonna
row
respond
as
to
well?
that.
Sure.
I think. Because you're trying to permanently kill my Tigris. I'm not a huge fan of it. So you're paying 2.
Mm-hmm.
But I know I know that there are some move cards that make this so it's not going to matter. But maybe I try anyway. I'll try to respond with Naughty Child's Chastising,
And that
which
does
is going to move Tigris backwards 1.
How much does he have currently? He took 3, right? No, that was a different turn.
I've taken 1.
Taken 1, and he has how much total?
6.
6. Yes, that's fine.
Okay. He's backing up.
Yep.
Okay. This is now in.
I'll move Nyarlathotep 1.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
Okay.
So I draw till I have 5?
Mm-hmm. Yep. My 0 is going to enter.
Yep.
She's going to enter right here. And her J-Ruler effect is when she comes into play, Choose a number. Destroy all regalia and additions with total cost equal to the chosen number. I'm going to choose 2.
Yep.
We're just going to get rid of that. Get that right out of there. Also, Alice slides down 1 as well. And then I will pay 1.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3. Pay 1. Going to attempt to use Alice's castling, targeting Fierica and 0.
And that does
They swap places and then both get rested.
+2.
What? Yeah, and they get rested.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sounds good. And then I will pass.
All
right. You. Kirik is in. Where you want him?
We'll put him here.
Right there?
Yep.
Sounds good to me.
Pay 4.
Ooh, jeez.
Play your regalia.
So all damage from your spells is 1 more. That's good.
And I'll pass. Go ahead.
Pass. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, so 1, 2, 3. Alice slides down. I will pay 2 to cast Discovery. The next spell or regalia that I played costs 3 less this turn.
Okay.
And then I'll use that to play the regalia Mad Tea Party. So all ally units, I can pay 3 extra when moving, and they don't rest.
Okay.
And then I'll pay... I'll pay 1.
Sure.
I'll just move Fierica up 1.
Okay.
And then pass. I'll draw 2.
Yep. All right. Oh, and he moves down 1, right?
Yep.
Okay. We'll move from 1.
Right.
Same here.
It can only move forward.
Oh, right. You're right. Only move forward. I'll move 1 forward. And then go ahead.
Okay. I will... One, 2, 3. Alice goes down. I'll pay 1. Lord of the Mountain targeting 0. So she'll go up, left, up.
Sure.
Up, left, fight.
Yep.
I am a 5/6.
Yep, you got it.
Kills Kirik. Okay. So he'll come in right there. And she'll take over. And then... Pay 1. Come on, Fiera. Fiera was 1. And then press.
Okay. Is that
You were at 3, so up to 6.
So what are her current stats?
She's a 5/6.
Okay. And if our ruler is destroyed, we lose, or
What?
we lose a point?
If your ruler is killed, you lose.
Okay.
The whole game.
And what's Tigress's current stats?
What's what?
Tigris?
What's Tigris?
Yeah, Tigris.
Tigris is a 3/6 currently.
3/6. I will move Sylvia 1 into Tigris's square.
I will pay 1.
Mm-hmm.
Jewel Aura, +2/+2.
Okay.
So he'll be
at
a
how much?
5/8.
5/8.
So now we attempt to fight.
Yep.
Okay. And Sylvia's a 5/5.
Yep.
Okay. So then she goes to 4.
Mm-hmm. I will move near the tap 1.
Sounds good.
Go ahead.
Alice is gonna come in. I'll put Alice over here. 1, 2, 3. I'll pay 4 to have 0 move without tapping.
Yep.
And then pay 1 to give touchdown.
Yep.
So 1 point.
Yep.
And then I'll bring her in right here. And then I will pass.
All right. So Keurig enters now?
Yes. Everybody slides down.
Move him 1.
Okay.
Move near the tap 1.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. I'll pay 1.
Yep.
I'll just have Fierica crash in and Jarl without tap. Actually, yeah. No. What am I doing? I'm going to. I'll just pay 1 and move Tigris forward 1 space.
Okay.
And that's it. That's it for me.
Okay.
Go ahead. So Falk Gold is in.
Yep. Sylvia moves down.
Sylvia
1.
slides down.
What are Fierica's stats currently?
Fierica,
Yep.
she is a 2/6.
2/6. Okay. I will have Nyarlathotep move into Fierica.
Sure. Fierica is hella dead.
All right. So she's in your square now, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Kirik is rested, but I'll use one to move him up. And Alice's what stats? Right
5/6.
5/6. I'll move him up 1 as well. Go ahead.
Sounds good. So Fierica slides down. 1, 2, 3.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tigris to fight Giric.
Yep.
So I am 3, 6.
Yep.
Okay. Giric shifts Sylvia down 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then Tigris, and then I'll pay 1 more and move Tigris 1 more. Tigris.
Yes.
And then I will pass.
Okay, so Sylvia comes in this turn.
What?
Sylvia comes in this turn?
Yep.
I'll play this.
Allies.
Then they pay 3 more to their
get
move
flying.
and gain flight. Tigris is at how much?
5 defense.
5.
5.
5, 5. Sylvia.
He's a
as well.
2-5.
Sorry?
He's a 2-5.
He's a 2-5. Okay.
Yeah, he's a little
I'll have
weakling
Sylvia
boy.
move into Tigris.
Yeah,
this turn.
he hella dead.
All right.
Tigris comes in at, geez Louise, this is really, oh, his link cost is 3. This figurine is not correct. He's a 3 drop. Okay.
I will have Nyarlathotep move.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So Fiorka's
They're
going
ready
to
at
come
the
in.
end of the turn, right?
Come on. Okay. Slides down. Woo, it's getting crowded over here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm like 1 short of what I wanted to do, Dylan. Guess we try it. 1, 2. I'll cast Fiorka's Expedition.
Yep.
So we both shuffle our hands in.
Sure.
And then draw the same number of cards.
Okay.
Or draw our max hand size.
Yeah, okay.
Wow, that's awesome. Okay, I'll pay, and it only costs 1. Okay, I'll pay 1.
Sure.
I'm gonna have, let's see, Nyarlathotep's defense is 6. Yes. Yes. Okay.
7, 6.
I'll
yeah.
pay 1 to have Fiorka crash into Nyarl for 1 damage.
Yep.
Okay, Fiorka's gonna die. Ugh. And force Tigris down. And then I'll pay 1 to attempt to use King's Blade Protection on Alice, so she'll go up, right, up.
Yep.
So up, and then fight.
Mm-hmm.
So 5 damage.
Yep.
We have 6 defense, so that'll kill her. It's game.
Good game.
Good game. So what'd you think?
I wish I had cards that interacted with you.
What?
None of my cards had any interaction with you.
Yeah, I think, but most of the cards in the demo deck are not instant speed.
Yeah.
I think the white deck has.
It seemed like you had a significant advantage because all your cards were able to be used on my turn or gave buffs.
Yeah, the buffs. Yeah, for sure.
Mine
the
didn't
buffs
have any kind of buff.
Yeah, so
and they
white
all seem to be movement or burn based.
Yeah, so white is move. Yeah, red is like dashing and burn.
And burn
and
seems
white is
significantly
like
weaker against buffs because you heal at the end of the turn. You don't gain the burn back or anything.
Yeah, for sure.
So.
But mechanics-wise,
it seems solid. It just the deck itself seemed not very great.
Yeah, for sure. The other thing is too is when the game is released, you'll play with 5 figures.
And you'll also be able to add to your deck and change.
Yeah, you'll be able
stuff,
to tweak
so
it and everything else.
If you wanted
so,
more instant speed stuff, you could do it. Yeah, it seems like it worked pretty solidly. I feel like the figures could be a little smaller so they don't.
Yeah, smaller, either or a bigger
or a larger board would do it.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, for sure.
But it's pretty.
That's
fun.
been my one biggest piece too. Is sometimes when you get into these like really tight fights, you're like,
yeah,
okay, how are we doing it?
Also, these are obviously early, but if the stats match what was on the.
What?
I said I know it's early, but if the stats match what the card had, then that would be good too. But.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. This was the first round of figures, so
yeah,
that's why I made sure to bring the character. Yeah, they look really nice. I'll try to show them to the screen here. So like, they look Amazing. Oh, look at that. Some good focus. Hold on. I'll do the whole like hand behind thing. So like focuses in. It's not going to try to, but yeah, they're really, really detailed. It's really, really good. Well, thanks for the game.
Thank you.
Go enjoy the rest of the party, my friend.
You can, the user can trade the card, then you can complete. That's the video. Okay. Everything I had was very new, and nothing new. You were the top. Oh, I was
So I didn't have those, but
What?
I didn't have those, but I think it's just.
Yeah, because the stats on here aren't accurate. So the cards are the accurate. So
The cards are the accurate.
Yeah, the cards are the accurate. So Fault Gold is Bahamut.
Sure.
So this is this.
Okay.
So high roll?
Sure. 10.
10. 9. So I'll start.
Yeah.
So 0 goes here.
And
Mirala goes here. Yeah, she'll start on 5.
5?
Yeah, she'll start on 5. It's this number right here.
Okay.
5.
Oh yeah, sure.
I'll put Alice here. Tigris here. Cool.
Okay.
Let me start with 3. Opening hands. I will keep this hand.
How does the mulligan work?
What?
How does
It's
the
all or nothing.
all
All
or
5 to the bottom and draw 5.
Okay. I'll keep it.
Okay, sounds good. I'll start.
Yeah.
So I don't move and I don't gain on turn 1 for the demo, so I'll pay 1. I'm just going to move Alice forward 1 and Fierica forward 1.
Okay.
And then pass. Fierica likes to fall out of the stance.
It's okay. So are those the good numbers?
Yeah,
The printed
not
one?
this one.
How much
So,
is Targaryen?
So 5-6, 2-5, 1-5.
Okay. Yeah, thanks.
I know what they are, so it's all good.
I'm thinking, sorry.
No, you're good. It's all good.
So
It's a new game, right?
yeah, that's why. So I'll do this.
Okay.
Move 2.
So, oh yes, because he has flying. Yes, yes, yes.
So I can
Yes.
fly
Good.
over there.
Yep.
Check it. And then. So if I play an addition, it stays there.
Yeah, it stays in those 2 rows.
Those 2 rows.
Yeah.
And then. Oh, then I'm gonna finish my turn
Okay.
and draw 1.
Cool. So slide down, and then 1, 2, 3. I'll pay 1, and I'll move Alice forward 1 square. And then I will pass.
Okay. Oh, so I had
So
to
slide down 1, yep.
Yep.
And then 1, 2, 3. 3, up to 6.
So down. Let me think.
Yep, there we go.
Like this. 5, 6. So I'm going to pay 3.
3?
Yeah. Like this one here.
I'll respond.
Yeah.
So I will pay 3 as well. I'll use the move, the high-speed move.
Okay.
Alice drifted to the wrong on Tigris. Teleport to here.
Sure.
Okay. I don't.
Because
I don't want to
speed,
get.
speed 3 is.
Yeah, speed 3. Yeah. So only speed 3 can interact with speed 3.
Sure.
So I just don't want to get hit by a bunch of damage.
Yeah.
You can move forward if you want. I'll just dodge out of the way.
Sure. I think I'm gonna end my turn like that.
You're just not. You're not gonna move.
I'm not gonna move. I don't think. Or maybe. Yeah, I'll spend 1.
Sure.
To move here.
Okay.
And finish my turn.
And then turn. Yeah. So because I have someone in the middle, I get 4.
Sure. I know.
So I slide down 1.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'll pay 1. King's Blade protection on Tigris, so he'll go up, right, up.
Okay.
Up, right, up. And then I'll pay 2 to use this with the left turn on Alice. So she'll go up 2 and right 1.
Okay.
Up 2, right 1. And then I'll end my turn. So up, up, draw 3 cards.
Sure. So D goes to 3.
Yep.
I take 3 more, goes to 5.
Yep.
I have to think about it though. So I'm going to spend 1.
Sure.
play this, I have to discard a card.
Sure. Oh, to move forward 3?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I move 3 here.
Yep.
Spend 1.
So you move to the forest. Yep.
And my turn.
Okay. 0. And then 1, 2, 3. I'll pay 2 for discovery.
Sure.
So my next spell or regalia that I play this turn costs 3 less. And I'll play the regalia Alice's Mad Tea Party. So I can pay 3 extra when I move, and they don't rest.
Yeah, okay, I see.
And then I'll pay 1, and I'll move Tigris, and then pay 1 and move Alice. Rest them both.
Yeah.
And then end my turn there. 1, 2, 3. Or sorry, no. What am I doing there? End my turn. Draw 2. And then recover these. Good. Yep.
This goes to 6 again. I have to do something, otherwise. I don't think I can do anything.
I don't think so. I think if you had moved the you get 4. You got 4, right? You gave yourself 4. Yeah.
4, 7, then. I was at 3. So
Yeah.
Yeah, but even like that, I just have damage.
Yeah.
In my hand.
I think if you had used the dash on Vault Gold instead,
yeah,
he could have dashed off and gotten in front of
Tim.
And got in front.
I see.
Because when they get a touchdown, because they touchdown, they immediately come back in on the other side.
Okay, I didn't know that. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that's why.
Yeah.
Would you like to do the second one?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. It was my first actual game.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay.
So that's the purpose of the fun demo game, right? Yeah. So back to 4, back to 3, back to 3, back to 5. You can choose to go first or second.
I'll try first this time.
Okay, so you place your first unit first.
River counts as a stop.
Yes. I'll go here.
No, it's my turn.
I'm pointing towards the camera, yeah. And then opening hands. I will keep.
Ouais. D'accord. Okay, so I'll
Okay.
start. This
So nothing
move
happened. No, on first
it's
turn,
the
no
first
moves.
turn.
Yep.
Okay. There are more moves here or than this deck.
I think they're different. I don't have any burn spells in mine.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, so I don't have any burn like you do. White is a lot of like defensive and like zigzags, whereas red is very like straight and burn.
Okay. Then I spend one
Sure.
to move this here.
Mm-hmm.
You can go ahead.
Okay. So skip, and I will spend one. And one. Here. Pass.
Okay. So now
Yes,
it
yep.
moves. This goes to 5.
Yep. After this, we're probably going to want these two to move so we can do the interview.
So I'll spend one.
Sure.
To move here. And then I'll spend 4
Oh.
to play a Regalia.
Ah, your burn spells are better. Yeah. Good.
And finish my turn, draw a card.
Yeah, you draw back up to hand size.
Yeah.
So yeah, 5. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
1, 2, 3, and 1. I'll start with 3. I'll attempt to use Zero's Wrath with Fierica to try to crash into Kirik. So if Kirik takes any damage, he gets destroyed.
Yeah, I cannot respond
Okay,
to that.
cool. So crash. And then
Both dice?
So he goes to 2 because
Oh,
his link
Yeah,
cost
it
is
does.
2, so he goes there.
And two.
And she will go. Well, she doesn't die. She only takes 2 damage. She has 5
yeah,
defense.
yeah, of course.
So she'll go here.
Okay.
And then get rested. So it's expensive, but sometimes
Yeah,
you
I
can
see.
suicide or crash the little tiny link. You know, it's like Bane.
I see, I
This
see.
is like Death Touch. And then.
It's literally Bane.
And then I will. Pass.
Goes
So back up to 3. Slides down.
Okay then. I spent another one.
Sure.
Yeah. I'll finish my turn.
Okay. Slide 1, 2, 3. Spin 1. I'll move her forward 1 space.
Sure.
And then Pass.
So, game 3
So
more, go to 5. It's
Kieran
on.
comes
Yeah.
back in.
I'll pick it
You want to put him there? Okay.
This goes here. So, when he comes back, I decide where.
Yes. Yeah, you can put him back in.
Put
Yeah,
it there
yeah,
to
yeah.
block.
You can put him back in. Yes.
So I have 5 mana then.
So, unlike, so I can only react to things when you do something. So, like in Force of Will, we'd be like, before you draw or something like that, I could do something. But in this game, I can't do anything until you
I
do
do a move,
something.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
you
can't
can do
just
something to just a simple move, or it has to be like a card move.
I think it's even simple moves you can respond to. I think.
Okay. We're trying to figure something out.
Yeah. It's important to know.
Yeah. I don't have much speed 2 cards, but.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, neither of the decks has a ton of speed too. At least right now. It's the beauty of.
No, the game is quite new.
We create the rules for the first time. The interrupt is okay, but we maybe change the rules.
Okay, so for now, you can interrupt basic move, but later maybe not.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
So yeah.
So I've been playing it right so far.
I spent 1 to move here. And gain the center. And then. Spend 1 more to come here and this.
So I'll respond to that.
Yeah.
3. 1, 2, 3. Alice. Fierica. Teleport. And then Garrick moves there. Oh. He's, 2/5.
I'll finish my turn there.
Okay. So down 1. 1, 2, 3. I'll pay 1 to touchdown.
Sure. So you have 1 point.
1 point. And then 1. Jeez Louise. King's Blade on Alice.
Okay.
So I'm using King's Blade on Alice. So sure he has flying. So 1, 2, 3.
I see.
And then I'll end my turn.
This goes to 1. This goes to 6.
Yeah. Did you go from 2 to 6?
Yeah. No, I got to 7.
So 7, yeah, because you have a center.
Yeah. No. I'm quite stuck here. Spend 1, move here.
Mm-hmm.
Spend 1, move here. Spend 1. Finish my turn.
Okay. So 0. Choose cost 4, so I'll destroy this.
Yeah.
And then 1, 2, 3. I'll spend 2 to make us both shuffle our hands back into our deck and redraw.
Sure. Pourquoi? Comment ça? Non. Non, non, non. Ça fait dégâts. Ça fait des dégâts. Non, 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 j'avais rien qui me faisait avancer. T'as rien dans ce deck en fait. Si, t'as quelque chose.
I'll spend 1.
Play.
For treasure ore on Alice, so up, left, up.
What does it do?
So treasure ore, so up, left, up on Alice.
Okay.
So up, left, up. And then end turn. So Nyarla Thotep.
Yeah, this one. There.
Yep.
So Alice is a 5/6 now.
So Alice is a 5/6, and you get to pick a square and make it not
make it a
desert. Yeah.
I like this one.
Okay.
So this goes to 7.
Yes.
So I move to move this
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
So you got
She's
this
dead.
one. Yeah.
She comes to 4. So close.
And then I spend 3.
Okay.
To deal 3 damage here.
Okay.
And then I play Vamur card to move here.
Oh man, it's gonna deal 8 total.
Yeah.
I can only get up to 8 defense.
And that's your
That's game.
Okay. I didn't feel I had it, but maybe the reshuffle. I had a really bad hand before.
Yeah, for me, my hand was also really bad. I was just kind of like, eh.
You have quite less move in the red deck.
Yes.
But this one is for 0.
It's a lot of straight and burn in red. It's like straight and damage.
I think I had to block here.
Yep.
To prevent the second point.
Yeah.
But I think my only strategy will be like to
what?
Kill your
yeah.
your
I think so. Yeah. I think you played that right. Yeah.
Nice.
So what do you think about the game?
It's quite nice. I still have to
learn it. Yeah.
To learn it better. To know the cards.
Yeah.
Because it's really important how to put your pieces on the board at the beginning.
Yeah.
So like second game, I thought it before, like this one has flying, so it's better to put it.
Yeah, so it can go straight and yep. And white.
And this is central.
Yeah.
The center is quite important at the, like in middle game.
Yeah.
To have
one extra resource. Yeah.
Extra resource. Nice.
Yeah, it's good.
Thank you a lot.
Good game. Yeah.
Mais j'avais pas de...
Okay.
Sup?
Yeah, they should be able to hear us. We just can't hear each other out of it.
Oh, so you do
Like
the
one
one
ear-
ear?
yeah, the one ear thing.
All right, hold on. Let me.
Swab it up.
Oh, I'm.
There we go.
wildly
Yeah,
handsome.
seeing yourself over there. How's it going, buddy?
Not too bad, man. How are you? How are you?
Centers both up. Well, we're at a weird angle, but it's good.
All
so,
right,
alternate souls.
Yes, sir.
How's it going?
Not too
I played
bad.
quite a few games of it tonight. I'm enjoying it.
Good. You win some?
Yeah, yeah. I finally got a win on the light deck.
Okay.
I finally got a win with
All
the
right,
light deck.
All right, all right. What? How'd you win? Touchdowns
I
or
killed the
ruler?
J-ruler.
Okay.
I killed the
okay.
J-ruler.
Nice, nice. So, I'm curious.
Okay.
So, first thought, just initial first
Initial thought.
Yeah.
I really do. I'm a big tangible guy,
Yep,
right?
yep,
I like
yep.
the physical. I really like the feeling of like moving the pieces along the board and like thinking in that different space.
Yep, yep.
I like that there are multiple different ways to win. That it's not just like just this.
Kill them, yeah,
and
yeah,
you
yeah.
can also just like adjust your strategy on the fly.
Yep, yep.
I like that the game is not all about the cards. Like it is piece
Yeah,
movement
yeah, yeah.
and everything else.
Do you feel so? One of the things I thought was interesting is so some of the movements have some pretty like you can go kind of pretty far out in such
Yeah.
a
So in the light deck, the light deck has essentially a move 4.
Yeah.
Like several of them. So you can go like up, right, up, or up, left, up, or up, left, or up, right. And it's like, wow, we can zoom And then there's also the light deck in terms of the 2 starters has the only high speed.
Yeah.
Which is a teleport.
Like, that seems kind of good.
And that's how I won my first game. I at the end of his turn teleported, and then went to my turn and got a touchdown.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah,
so there we
GG.
go. Yeah.
So nice.
So I'm glad in having played it and having played the 2 decks against each other, at least in the trial decks, that neither one of them like
stomps
the other.
Yeah.
Provided you strategize right.
So, as you know, I like all kinds of games.
Yeah, absolutely.
One of the things that I think is important is this idea of easy to pick up, hard to master.
Yes.
Do you, and you can be honest here. So,
sure.
I've seen a lot of people concerned that they said it looks complicated, it looks confusing. At first glance, when they're looking at it, it's like, wow, there's a lot to see here.
Oh, sure.
And it maybe looks overwhelming at first.
Sure.
Now, we sent you some stuff
ahead of time. Yep.
And so you've gotten to play it a little bit, and actually, you've probably played it more than anyone outside the company. Probably
after this point. Yeah.
So, describe to me how you feel. Like, yes, it looks overwhelming at first. I think when you're coming at it from having any kind of board game understanding, when you first look at all that you're seeing, it can seem really complicated. However, when you finally sit, and there's even some moments where you can like apply how this would be in a different game, which would make it a lot more complicated. And then you go, wait, that's not how it works in this game. For instance, the idea of when moving without a card, you can only move forward. Yes.
So that's not how you would think of other games. You'd be like, well, I want to pay 1 move right.
Yeah.
And you're like, no. Yeah. Like, where it's way simpler than that.
Yeah.
And I think that there are the other piece of it too is it's not just race to the finish.
Yeah.
Which is when you're looking at the board and how small it is, you can be like, oh, I'm just trying to get to the end. But really, it's not that. Sometimes there are turns. Then that last demo game, there were turns where both of us just were like, I'll move 1 piece. And I think I'll be done.
Yeah.
I have 6 resources left. I think I'm just going to move once and then be done.
I think there's a lot to be said when, because,
We're going to finish the interview. We're finishing the interview here in a little bit. Yeah.
Where were we? The idea of we're game players, right?
Sure.
Our goal in life. Oh yeah, we got.
Yeah.
We're showing off our great posture.
Yeah, awful posture. I have awful posture.
So, but game players, we like to break games.
Yes.
Let's be honest.
Yes, we do.
Especially you're a competitive Force of Will player.
Yeah.
I think you play some other games as well.
Yeah.
Our goal is generally to break things.
Yeah.
And an initial thought, when you look at it, and you're like, well, that board's kind of small. I'm just going to run to the touchdown line twice, and GG, I win. And then you try
and then it doesn't work very well. And it doesn't work very well with 3 pieces on board.
Yeah.
And the final game is 5.
Yes.
So, like, it's definitely not going to work. So that's the other thing about in the demo game, the red deck has strength because it has burn damage.
Yes.
So it's a lot of burns and straights. So if you're in the same lane as them, they're probably going to push past you, right?
Yeah.
But on White's hand, white has a lot of speed and zigzags. So
duck and weave.
Duck and weaves, right? So, like, light has the greatest amount of movement of maneuverability along the board.
Yep.
So, like, you probably, for the people who saw, like, you find holes, you play the right move, and you just kind of like, see ya. Like, you just go past their guy.
Yes.
And you're like, I don't need to worry about it anymore. But the thing is, both of those are very strong.
Yep.
But when to use those becomes very different when there's a guy in every lane. Like, every lane will have a person in it.
Yes. If you saw, I don't know if they could see the rulers that have, like, the different layouts.
Yeah, I showed them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, like, right now, obviously, the demos don't have every piece. And plus, if you got to remember, there's 3 more colors coming.
Yeah, right.
And, like, what is it, 20-ish or 19 characters or something like that? So there's a lot more coming in that regard.
Yes.
And don't forget, it's not – so I don't know how much you've gone over where as far as movement cards can be used sometimes on other colored or
yes,
other
that
attributes.
we talked about how if they have a link,
yes,
you can pay the link to put it on something else.
Correct. And
Yeah.
so you can kind of customize your ruler, or of course you can customize your linkers and your deck. And so you might have a couple different strategies going on at the same time. You can have red ducking and weaving. You might have Scheherazade doing some other things.
Yeah.
Astima.
Yeah.
She's been revealed, right?
Yeah,
okay.
She was in the trailer that we saw, right?
You know she's a card. Cheshire's there, all the good stuff.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
But I think one of the things that was important, and one of the things we actually talked about early on, was don't overcomplicate things at the start. I think some games take for granted how much people know.
Sure.
And then end up being too complicated, too fast, and kind of you're swimming.
Right.
And, I mean, let's look at other games just for a second. Like, can you imagine if early Magic had some of the crazy cards that we had? Oh, some of them are. Shahrazad's pretty crazy as itself. But like that, or even Force of Will, et cetera, et cetera. There's a lot of building on previous knowledge. The same, like, if you're familiar with chess or checkers even.
Yeah, I compared this game to, like, Force of Will from the lore standpoint and the card standpoint meets chess in terms of, like, pieces taking pieces. Meets shogi. Because shogi is so much more, because of its so many different types of movement and promoting and everything else is definitely a very different game than chess. And, like, has that kind of, like, I'll move forward to move back, I'll move right to go up. Like, it's a lot of more complex movement
it's very
and strategy.
Reductionist to just say it's card game chess.
It's
no,
definitely
it's
not. It definitely has vibes of like a shogi element in terms of, like, you really want to have your board controlled in a certain way. Has chess in the fact that you're taking
different pieces.
Movement is more shogi, I think, than chess. Chess comes from, like, I have pieces that are taking each other, and then the card game elements is like how you make that happen.
And that, like, of course, you have, like, the sword break and some of the different abilities that that's definitely based out of card games.
Right.
But then, like, similar to how Rook can do certain movements or Queen, etc., that there's something along those lines. Hold on.
Let's try to go through the chat here. World and character setting will be different from Force of Will. They may add different things, characters to Architect. Right? It's not all going to be Force of Will, like partnerships with other people, right?
I don't know if you guys heard when Eiji was talking, but he has quite a few friends that are in different industries and different characters, Samurai Showdown, etc.
Oh my gosh, Samurai Showdown, please and thank you.
So the you got some goodies over here?
I do have this, so I do want to show the art book. I have that.
Okay.
But already Eiji gave me this, so this is a figurine we're gonna see in the future.
Bela.
Yeah, everybody's favorite Bela. Paul is going to murder me for this when I get home.
I was like, Stephanie's going to be like, what? I didn't get one?
Yeah, Paul is going to murder me upon arrival back in U.S. And then also everybody here got the wonderful art book.
Yeah. So
there's, like, connections to be able to do, like, oh my gosh, it's so good.
And so part of that, and I don't know if we got to discuss that too much, was that, like, we want to be able to connect players with the artists as well.
Yeah. We got to hear about that,
So, like, that's one of the cool things is that a lot of Western people don't have the opportunity to really get to know them as much.
Some people were saying game seems simple and quick. Yeah, once you actually sit down and, like, try it, the game is pretty, like, there's not a lot of mechanic.
No.
It's like it's fairly, like, it's all interlaced and very built on top of itself.
And one thing I'd like to point out is it's so similar to card games, it's iterative where you can try, so you start with the same pieces.
Right.
But the gameplay itself, the cards that you're drawing, etc., are randomized. And for people that know me, I'm not a huge fan of randomness, but it's randomized enough that the gameplay each time is different.
Yes, absolutely. Every single time I played it, I've had to use a different take.
Yes.
Like in that second game I played with Carlo, in game 1, I was able to use my duck and weaves to
get the touchdowns.
To push through and get a double touchdown very quickly.
Okay.
The second game, I tried to use a similar kind of strategy.
Yeah.
Carlo picked up on it, and me zooming past him gave him an opportunity to score a touchdown with a straight move.
Okay.
Block me, and then kill my J ruler because I left my J ruler unprotected by zooming through. So like it's not like there is learning and adapting and everything else, but at the core of it, it's all based on these like basic building blocks of the game, which is very very nice.
And actually, it's when we were designing early on, some of the concept came from Super Smash Brothers.
Okay.
That every character has the same move set. There's A, B, over A, back, etc.
Yeah.
That every character has the same concepts, but what you can do with those evolves depending on the character and depending on where we want to go.
Yeah,
and
I like that a lot.
That was kind of the core idea, is that don't go wild with a million different things that are too complicated. And I think that I think sometimes, like, we're card game players.
Yeah, right.
I think that board games sometimes scare people away because there's too many pieces, too many things, and I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
Whereas this is fundamentally very limited number of tools to work with, but then it grows and builds on that.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Not only on the character side, but you have different attributes, how you mix them, different cards, different abilities.
Because it's 5 characters, max 2 colors, right? Which would be awesome. So just a couple questions before we kind of wrap things up here. This has been going for a day already. It has not been going for a full day. So someone says Fire Emblem meets Force of Will. Kinda, like a little bit in terms of the positioning and stuff, but not everybody can move every turn because there is a resource system involved, which I like. Will there be a release for North America, and when? This wasn't in the trailer, but you and I had talked about it before. So it's like March-ish?
Yeah, like I think we're talking February, March. The exact details are going to be in the Kickstarter information.
Sure.
But that is right now, that's kind of like our production goal when we want everything ready and out the door by.
And the Kickstarter is not like a traditional Kickstarter in the sense that the first wave is happening.
Yes.
Regardless.
Yes.
The Kickstarter is a way to generate funds for additional waves and to gauge interest.
Yes. So we want to kind of see, do people really like this? Are they interested in this? And because this is kind of a new idea,
it's
right?
Definitely new.
And I know there's some stuff similar to this, and I've had conversations online with people that are like, it's kind of like this. And kind of is a good word for it, but it's definitely in its own kind of realm with all of this. And so we just want to see, like, our core goal of Will Studios is bringing people together and using different projects to do that. This is just one of those projects, but this is our core project for now and kind of where we're putting our heart and soul.
Right. So March is, and you are shooting for an almost global release, right? There are some regions that are a little bit trickier to get into, but almost a global.
But I will say that's kind of our hope for Kickstarter is that if you're concerned, and so we're working on the distribution, and actually Eiji and I are going to talk about this, but one of the things that we recognized was that in the past, being laden to some distributors in some countries was great.
Right.
But in other places, it made it more of a challenge. I know South America, Latin America, even the Middle East sometimes. They wanted the cards but didn't have access. I know, it's been a long day.
Yeah, it's been a long day, buddy.
So the idea is that Kickstarter is a way for them to have access to this stuff. And even as a retailer, like we're talking about having a retailer package so that if a shop really wants to get in on this, we have options for them as well.
Excellent.
And you can even get nice things like these.
Yeah. I'm taking one of these.
Oh, is that how it's
I don't
working?
think I am not actually allowed to, but I'm definitely going. One of them is going missing.
Disappear.
This lapis is needing
nothing.
to come home with me.
Let's see.
But yeah, I think that's so. We're coming up on the end of our time here.
Yeah.
We got to see when can the store reach out to help for product to help promote. I imagine that'll be part of the Kickstarter. There'll be resources for that. You also, I recommend going to join Facebook, the Alternate Souls group and page that's on Facebook. You can just go search those.
Yes.
Those are going to be great ways to get information as it comes up.
I'd also like to just make an addendum there. So if you are a retailer or a store and you're looking to kind of grow this, or it's your shop or whatever, reach out to Eiji personally. Send him a message. I know if me and him talk a little bit later, that's one of the things he's really wanting to stress is if you are interested in being kind of close to us, we want to help you and support you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're trying out a little bit different style than we have in the past because we want to bring people together.
Right,
as
absolutely.
it turns out.
Sweet. Well, thank you so much for having this party.
No
Is it
problem.
awesome and for getting us a chance? Yeah, of course. I hope you guys got to enjoy the gameplay of it. We will have on this channel, when I get some more of the figurines, how to play videos and everything else. We'll be showing you kind of how it all works. But and we'll give you more information when the Kickstarter comes out. But I think for now, if you're in North America, go to sleep or good morning. And we'll catch you guys next time. So until then, this has been myself and Jeff Finnegan saying class dismissed. Have a good night, everybody.
Take care.